Hello, my little bear cubs, and welcome back to another episode of Secondhand Therapy. We need to remind you that we are not therapists, we are not experts. This is not a substitute for therapy, nor is this professional advice of any kind.
And you're about to hear some ads on this episode.
There's so many fucking ads
so many
coming.
fucking ads, dude. You're not even ready. You think like, oh, I'm gonna hear a couple commercials. Fucking buckle up, okay?
Here's what ads are going to look like. You just heard one before the episode. You're going to hear one after the music, and then you're going to hear 3 during the episode.
That's so much. Is there a way to get away from the ads?
If you wanted to get away, you could go to Patreon. We got ad-free episodes, $5 a month.
There's ad-free episodes on Patreon?
For $5 a month. Not $5 an episode, $5 a month.
Only $5 a month? That's like 2 pennies a day.
Okay. That would be 60 cents, but yeah.
What else is on Patreon?
Oh.
I'm sure there's more.
For $5 a month, no, that's it. For $10 a month, you get a lot of extras.
Oh, you get tons of stuff.
You get our other podcast.
Oh, there's another podcast. What?
Yeah, it's non-therapy. Sometimes we do extra therapy.
Sometimes there is therapy.
Sometimes we break balls. Sometimes we talk about sex parties we go to. Sometimes we talk about other things. Sometimes my dog will hop up and sit in the lap, and then you get to see my dog.
There's a lot going on in the other podcast.
Yeah. You get after the pod stuff. You get this guy reading ASMR. You get me doing a podcast by myself when I'm on drugs. There's all kinds of stuff.
It's wild over there on Patreon.
Yeah. The drugs are legal. I like to be clear. They're legal drugs. Mm-hmm. So if you'd like to support the podcast, you can do so on Patreon. You can also check out our merch. We have merch available at secondhandtherapypod.com.
You're probably listening to this too late, but we are currently running a crazy fucking ad right now for Black Friday.
Yeah, if you're listening to this, it was last week. So
great.
Why did he say that?
You know, there's going to be more. Christmas
Hey, you know
is
what?
coming up.
Hey, you know what? We're going to let it go till Tuesday for Cyber Monday. So if you're hearing this, 15% off everything, motherfuckers.
Ooh.
Okay, if you've been eyeing an emotional support hoodie, you've been eyeing a definitely go to therapy hoodie, you've been eyeing that hoodie, we don't sell it, you've been eyeing that. You see that I'm in therapy beanie in the clips, you're like, where do I get that, motherfucker? On the website. We have 2 hoodies that are only going to be available this week. One of them's a bear hoodie. One of them's a pony hoodie.
Yeah.
One of them has mushrooms on it. One of them has marijuana on it.
That's right.
So they're available this week only. Somebody bought one, and with the sale, our profit was $1.42.
We don't do it for us. We do it
don't
for
give
you.
a fuck about this merch, you know?
We don't give a fuck.
We just try to design cool shit and then give you guys a good deal on it. So check out the merch, secondhandtherapypod.com. If you want to reach out to us, check out our Instagram and our story highlights. There's a little contact us button. You can get the phone number, the email, the mailing address if you want to send us
we're
things.
Getting mail.
He loves mail. He
getting mail.
loves mail.
Loving it. Keep it coming.
Still only one person sent us Polaroids.
I know.
Shout out to Berlin.
We love you.
She sent them anonymously, but we appreciate you. I guess that's it.
That's all I got.
That's it.
You wouldn't hear any of this on Patreon.
That's true. None of it. I don't know if that's a selling point. Would you miss this?
Would you miss this?
Tell me the truth. Look at me. Would you miss it? Be honest with you, I am still surprised that your therapy is what happened last week.
Yeah.
That's not at all what I'm doing.
Yeah, it was. It didn't start that way. I don't know what's going on. I want to get back into Bart's work.
He ended one day, we're going to find where you tucked away those feelings.
Yeah.
And then, hey, what'd you have for lunch on Thursday?
Yeah.
Hey.
It's the equivalent of meeting somebody. You have like the best sex of your life, and you're like, oh my god, this is great. I can't wait to see them again. And then you meet up, and they don't even like hold your hand. You just get lunch somewhere. You talk about your work,
Yeah.
and then they're like, all right, see you next week. And you're like, I thought we were gonna.
And then they're like, I know you did.
Yeah, maybe he's.
And
You think
know
he's
what?
daddying me?
The first time, you weren't ready. I could tell.
Yeah, maybe I was.
You
Yeah,
weren't ready. And you know what? That's on me. I gave you too much too fast.
yeah,
I showed you the world. I can show you the world.
yeah. Man, yeah. He was pulling my hair and doing all the things that I like, and
Yeah.
now we feel like an old married couple.
In my head, because you have a shaved head, he was pulling on your mustache.
I thought you were gonna say chest.
No, he was just fucking, just fucking ponying you up on the stash.
That'd be pretty great.
I'm an idiot. You want to go first? You want me to go first?
Oh man, I don't know. You should probably go first.
All right. Well,
I
let me tell you
guess.
this. I saw my dad for the first time in 4 years, and I did not plan to.
Oh shit.
And you know what? That's what happened this past week.
That's so fucking wild.
And that was about 45 seconds of my therapy. And then we went into, what did you feel when that happened? And I was like, let me just tell you about my week.
Oh yeah.
You
need my guy.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even fucking.
Yeah, your guy is my dad. It's like, oh, you talking? Yeah, I'll pretend to listen.
Can we give some people some backstory on why this is such a major deal? I don't think you've ever talked about.
I have not seen or spoken to my father since before the pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You had a name change and everything.
We exchange a text every 4 months, maybe.
Yeah.
He'll send a text, hey, thinking about you, hope you're doing good. Okay.
Do you respond to those?
Yeah. As you go, yeah, thanks, you too.
Okay.
Yeah. I respond for the reason of if I don't, he'll go to my sister and be like, I've been reaching out to your brother. I can't even get and then it's her problem. So it doesn't take any emotional effort from me to send a text. It doesn't feel bad or anything, so I'm fine to just do it.
What do you feel when his name pops up on your phone? Because it is so random, it has to be a little jarring, right?
No, it's kind of funny. I usually just try to predict what it says if it's the same exact message as last time. Yeah. But yeah, this is kind of the relationship we've always had.
Yeah.
Except when I was younger, we would see each other more often because, like, we would go see him a weekend or two a month.
Yeah.
But as we've gotten older and you see people less and less, because we're not seeing each other every few weeks because of, custody arrangements and all that shit. His effort is still the same in between.
Yeah. But you're purposely not seeing him.
I'm not avoiding him.
Okay. There's the wire.
There's the wire. Yeah, I'm not avoiding him. It's just the effort's not there, and I'm not going to put it in because what I talked about in therapy is I don't know that I really desire a relationship. What we talked about in therapy not mostly, a lot today was this idea of radical acceptance, especially with your relatives.
Oh, God, yeah.
Meaning, especially with the holidays coming up. But radical acceptance is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Radically accepting who these people are and letting go of the fantasy of who you wish they were or how you wish they would change. And accepting who they are and deciding if you can have a relationship with that person.
Oh, we also talked about this in my therapy. 'Tis the season.
'Tis the season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's It's a weird thing because with radical acceptance has to come boundaries. Because if you're going to accept these people for who they are and you know where you do not align and where your mismatches are, you have to put boundaries there so you can keep things as surface level as they need to be.
Yeah.
As my therapist put it, boundaries are a way to give the space to love somebody. So you set the boundary, and that says what you can and can't do. I can love you safely, and we can have a relationship as long as we adhere to these boundaries. If we cross these boundaries, we know we're going to argue. We know somebody's going to get upset, whatever.
Yeah.
So you set those boundaries, you radically accept, and you keep the space that allows you to love each other safely. And when it comes to my dad, if I let go of, I don't know that there's a fantasy.
Yeah.
I think I've pretty much accepted who he is. But if I were to go with this principle of radical acceptance, who he is and the relationship that we can have is so surface level. I just don't know that I'm interested in it.
Yeah.
Because with that, I mean, he and I, we can have a lot of laughs. We can break balls. Like, we're both incredibly funny. We can have a lot of laughs, but that's all it'll ever be. But then because with that, he, the waitress comes and drops off his meal and he puts his hand on her back and says, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm then in the position of, do I tell this man not to touch women you don't know? Because that's not going to be received well.
Right.
And then I'm in a position of, hey, don't do that. But is it worth saying it? Because that's still the relationship we're going to have, even with the radical acceptance.
Yeah.
And I just don't know that I'm interested in that. Because it's not going to be heard. It's not going to be received well. And I weigh it with so many conversations that you and I have had of the longing and the regret you have after they die.
Yeah.
What that looks like.
Yeah.
If I were to get a call that my dad died tomorrow, would I have this just lifelong regret of, wow, I should have really given him a chance? Or will I be like, man, I know exactly who he was, and damn, it's unfortunate he wasn't willing to try to be better. Will I have peace with that? And I don't know the answer to that. But what was your radical acceptance talk?
Well, let me hit you with this.
Best thing, the most basic shit of all time. Go ahead. I'm just kidding. I love people go, no, have you ever, this happened oh, you weren't there. I was at a get-together with some friends of ours.
Uh-huh.
Most Italian way to put that.
Yeah.
With some friends of ours.
With some friends of ours. Frankie the Fish. And who else?
Yeah, Big Puss was there. And somebody was talking about they were in a fairly new relationship or they were basically seeing each other, but they hadn't been exclusive, and how scared this person was. And somebody else there was like, I'm going to blow your mind right now. And in my head, I go, about to be the most basic shit of all time. Let's hear it. Shit. And she goes, what if it works out exactly the way you want?
Oh, God.
And I was like, you got to be fucking kidding. You thought that was deep? Oh, you just repeated a meme.
Yeah.
So, yeah, when you said, let me hit you with this, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
It was just a bit, though. I know you got
No, it's nothing heavy. I was just going to ask, what happens if they do change? What happens if your father's fucking has a come to Jesus moment?
Oh, he won't.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won't go to therapy. And Jesus ain't going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a t-shirt. Jesus ain't going to do it.
Jesus ain't going to do it.
You need therapy.
You got to go to therapy.
Yeah.
Well, my dad, from my perspective, I feel very confident in saying he's a textbook narcissist.
Yeah.
And narcissists don't go to therapy. They never think they're the problem or they have a problem or anything's wrong.
Yeah.
It's just...
I don't want to go that extreme about like he just, finds himself and changes. But what I mean, just in like the subtlety of like, what if he does start reaching out more? What if he does just start trying a little harder than before? What does that look like for you? Is that still
about the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because unless you change behaviors or values or anything like that, what's the point?
Yeah.
It's like a girl that cheated on you starts blowing you up more. You're like, I know who you are.
Yeah.
I know what this is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So unfortunately, and I could be wrong, this could be very cynical. If that were to happen, I would assume he was just needing to feel like a good father. It would be completely for him.
Yeah.
That he was lonely or something like that. And I'd be like, oh, he's trying to latch onto me to get a little connection, a feeling.
You'd have
of
to go
connection.
the distance for you to be like, all right, let me look at this again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just don't think that's who he is. And that's the radical acceptance.
Yeah.
That's just not who he is. He could be one day. I'd be very surprised. But yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah, we had a similar conversation just about you have family that you love, but you don't necessarily like. And that's a tough fucking pill to swallow, as you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, I love them and I care about them, but would I choose to like hang out with them? Probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's got to be harder for you because, I mean, you don't have a lot of family left.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's much harder to let go of.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a weird thing when people, sometimes I talk about my family dynamics and I'll have somebody who's just like, yeah, you need to cut them out. And you're like, there's 4 of them.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? There's 4 people left.
Yeah.
Cut them out.
Yeah.
Then what? Then it really is just me, which
Is that how it feels, that it would be just you?
it already feels that way a little bit. Well, a lot of it.
You don't value friendships or anything at that
Yes,
level?
I do. But as we've talked, it's just not. It's not the same as blood.
Why?
I don't know. It should mean more. It should mean way more because these people are choosing to be.
Yeah, these are the people you pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think maybe it's different for me because of all the loss that I've had. Maybe if it was just like 1 or 2 people died, you know what I mean? Like normal people, where it's just like, well, grandpa's dead. You're like, cool. Like, whatever.
No one said cool to that.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Just like the normal thing where like people at this age maybe don't have grandparents. And you're like, that's normal.
Hey.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Nothing abnormal happened to you. I know it feels that way. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So everybody's parents are
There are a lot of people.
gone.
There are a lot of people whose parents. There are a lot of people a lot younger than you whose parents are gone. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's the norm. To say that that's the norm, that like my entire family is gone. Besides, three people. That's not normal.
Says who? Okay, let me ask you.
Stats. Look at any fucking.
Okay. Yeah, laugh it up.
I'm being like to say that that's like a regular thing.
I'm not saying it's a regular. Okay, so if
To say that it's not abnormal is.
it's not. I think you feel like some defective orphan or something. Let's say it was normal. Would you feel different?
Yeah.
Why?
I wouldn't feel as alone with it
Why?
because it would be a common shared experience, and I could talk to more people about it, and it would be a more natural thing that we all experience and things like that. Yeah, it would feel less isolating.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you have this way of predicting your feelings, and it's always ideal.
Explain. Say more.
You just said, well, it would feel this way. You have no idea how it would feel. It could feel exactly the same. Just as sad, just as much grief.
Yeah, but the support would be...
I mean, okay. I don't think so. I don't really find support in numbers to be
Yeah.
more effective than support by the people you choose.
Yeah, because I'm looking at support in like even the broader sense. If this was something that was more common, then it would be broader, right? It'd be more universal. So there would be movies about it. There would be songs about it. There would be, and there are, but it's rare. I'm saying it would be heightened. It would be like, if this was as common as like puberty or whatever the fuck, like something that we all experience and go through, then yeah, there would be more out there for like support, not just support on like, oh, I can call a friend or whatever. They would be normalizing on every level. There would be billboards, there would be commercials, there would be movies, there would be songs. You would be inundated with this process of grieving or this process of loss, or because we would all experience this moment where you lose everybody. And you do, but usually you're fucking 80, not by 30. 31 is like everybody was wiped out. So it's like
That's not true, but go ahead.
Grandma
died.
was the only one left.
Right. Your mom died 2016.
Grandma died 4 years later.
Just 4 years ago. Not 31.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so one. You got me.
Why is
standing.
it important to you to prove how terrible it is?
I'm not trying to prove how terrible it is. I'm just trying to say that it's not as common as I think you're trying to sweep it as like not a big deal. Just like it's I'm like, what do you mean it's not a big deal? Like, this is a big deal.
Not a big deal.
You said what you went through is not abnormal. And I was like, yeah, it is. And you're like, no. I'm
not.
like,
I think you feel like you're on this island and you're not. That's all I'm saying.
yeah.
You think you're the only person alive.
No.
And this isn't an attack. I think... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just don't get it. But
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people have lost their partner in their 30s.
Exactly. How would you feel if I said, it's a normal thing. You need to...
I'd be like, yeah, there's probably a lot of people that have lost their partner in their 30s. It's probably more common than I realize. Doesn't mean it feels that way. And I know it doesn't feel that way for you. I think you have this fantasy that if everybody else was in the situation you were in, it would feel different. And it wouldn't. Nobody lost your mom. You did. Nobody lost your grandma. You did.
Yeah.
It's like, you'll never understand what it's going to be like for me when I lose my mom. You'll never get it. To me. So that's why you have this fantasy that if more people were in it, it would feel different. Nah. They'll never know how you felt losing your mom. They might be able to relate to losing a parent, but they didn't lose your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think you had this fantasy that if more people were doing it, it'd feel different. And I think you're wrong.
Let me ask a clarifying question.
Okay.
How do you think I should be behaving?
I don't even know what we're talking about.
Well, I feel that you're coming at it from a way that is saying,
You're doing something wrong.
no, not that I'm,
Okay.
well, I don't know if it's wrong or not. What I'm hearing, the message that I'm receiving from your end, with you saying something like, that's not abnormal,
What about everything else I said?
I feel like that's a separate thing
Oh, okay.
than what this deals with.
Okay.
Yeah, you're in those two things kind of battle each other, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, I can see those being
Yeah.
opposing ideas.
Yeah, because here's where it starts. This idea where I'm like, yeah, I don't have a lot of family left, and you say something like, that's not abnormal, which to me reads as, what do you like? I know you're not like this harsh with it, but on a breakdown level of what it is, what you're saying, and what I'm receiving is, it's not that big of a deal. You need to get over it. Like, what are you talking
That's
about?
what you heard, huh?
What I hear on of you debating me on that it's not an abnormal thing is that, like, everybody has problems. This is not uncommon. Why are you still hung up on it? And I'm like, no, this is a thing. And you're like, okay. And I'm like, no, this is an uncommon thing. It is. I'm sure a lot of people are dealing with that. Yes, of course. I know that. But yeah, for me, it felt a little like dismissive of like, yeah, a lot of people are dealing with problems. Yeah, it's not, yeah, we get it. And then why it combats with the thing you said earlier or later, because then you treated it like it was special, like it was rare. Like, oh, they didn't lose your mother and you will never know my mother and this and that. So it is special to you. So those two ideas of that's not special and that's really special. And I'm like, well, which is it?
Both.
Okay.
Multiple truths, baby.
Yes. So what I'm receiving is, yeah, that's, yeah. Well, what are you complaining about? You need to stop worrying about that or stop dealing with that.
Yeah.
And then also, I get it, and that sucks. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Okay. So let's go back to the abnormal statement then. What was the goal there?
There wasn't a goal. I guess what I'm trying to communicate is that you feeling alone is not abnormal. You feeling like you don't have family is not abnormal.
Okay. Now, yeah, I'll agree with that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
My debate was that,
Again, I don't think we were debating. I
well,
thought we were just
I don't know what you fucking call it, but my,
talking, having a conversation.
oh God, I fucking
Yeah.
hate you right now.
I know you do because you feel attacked. I don't know why you feel attacked.
I just explained why.
Right, but none of that had anything to do with what is happening.
Yeah.
You heard get over it.
Yeah.
None of that came out.
Well, now that I know that, and
Yeah.
now we're going back through, and so yeah, that was, yeah. Again, my defensiveness was kicking in because I was like, to say that is a normal thing to like have everybody gone in your family by the age of 30. Let's just round it. To have everybody gone by 30 is like a normal thing that a lot of like that happens all the time. Like,
I think that does happen.
It's
all the
common.
time. I think that does happen all the time.
You think that's a common thing?
I think it's more common than either of us realize. I think it doesn't have to happen with death.
Interesting.
I think a lot of people, as they're finding themselves, can understand that they don't belong in their family and they can choose, I'm cutting these people off. And then, yes, they're in the situation of they don't have any family left.
Do you think that is equal to death?
I don't see any value in comparing the two. I don't think one is more or less than. I think being without family is being without family, whether it's by choice or whether it's by death.
Oh,
I think you still feel really alone and like you don't have family.
interesting.
And you still have to grieve that.
It's a different grief, though, because with...
I can't speak to it. I don't know.
Well, when you cut somebody... I'm just in general, when you cut somebody out and they're still alive, there's
Have you ever cut somebody out?
Yeah, but there's... let me finish.
Well, I'm asking, have you actually done that?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, I have.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm being serious. I'm not being... You everything I say, you think I'm being shitty right now, and I don't know why.
That felt shitty.
I truly did not know you've ever cut anybody out.
We have a common person. Anyways,
Common person?
when somebody is still alive, even if the percentage is...
Oh, I know who you're talking about. You didn't cut him out.
Yes, I did.
You told him? You ended the relationship? Or did you just stop responding?
What is the difference?
Well, one is you cutting somebody out, and two is avoiding that person without actually telling them, hey, we don't have a relationship anymore.
Okay, no, I never sent them a letter.
Right. Again, you're not being attacked.
No, I know, but I'm just like, yeah, I think that still counts. Well, no matter how you do it, you're still cutting that person out of your life.
So that person is not able to contact you.
I don't think so.
You're not still connected on social media.
I don't think so. Not that I know of.
Okay.
Anyways.
You also very recently went no contact with somebody and didn't block them. So I'm just saying, I would be very surprised if you actually had cut, this person was unable to contact you. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I do think there is a difference in telling somebody, hey, our relationship is over, than just disappearing. That's me. I understand a lot of people disagree with me. But I do think there's a difference in that. But go ahead. Not important. Not what we're talking about.
The grieving is different because even if the percentage is 0.0000000 fucking 1 that this person will change or get back in your life, that's still an option. Death is final. Cutting somebody out is not final.
You could decide it's final.
Yeah.
Sure. I think that, again, you're seeing it through your own lens. And it's a lens I don't get because I don't have that lens. But I would assume if someone's going to cut off their family for abuse or whatever reasons, they're probably doing it with the intention that it's forever.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there is finality grief with that.
Absolutely.
So I think just because there's a minuscule chance that it comes by, if you're not looking at it from that, you are grieving. If they're dead to you, you're grieving them in a final form. So yeah, but again, I don't really see the value in comparing which grief is worse.
I don't think I wasn't trying to which grief is worse. I just don't think they're the same. I'm not trying to say one's worse than the other one. I'm just saying that they're not equal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you upset? What are you feeling?
I'm not upset. Feeling minimized. Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
I yeah, because it felt dismissive because we started with me feeling dismissed. And then trying to work our way through it, which we did, then I was met with kind of again another like a challenging thing that ended in feeling dismissed again.
Why'd you feel dismissed again?
Because I was like, oh yeah, I have cut people in my life. You're like, no, you didn't.
I didn't say no, you
And
didn't.
I'm
I
like,
said,
well, yeah.
I didn't say no, you didn't. I said,
know,
have you
I know,
really?
But exactly, which is, so what is that saying then? When you say, have you really, and you push that envelope of
That's me
like,
saying, I had no idea you've done that. Have you really? Can
yes.
you understand that one, the way I would think cutting some people off, you didn't. Two,
Right.
who you are, cutting somebody off, is something incredibly rare.
Yes.
So why is that I'm surprised by that? Why is that an insult?
Because we went back and forth about what really is cutting somebody out. It shouldn't, as long as it works for me,
Sure.
then that should be it.
Great.
But
So don't give a fuck what I think. I don't think that's how you cut somebody out.
right.
Okay?
Okay.
Who gives a fuck? Why do you care so much? I don't get it.
Because it doesn't count for you then.
So what? Does it count for you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. It's your life. Sounds like you did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who gives a shit?
Because we've talked about this before. Because I care. I care about what you think about me. Because I
Okay.
care about you.
Okay. I care about you too.
Yeah. And so
I don't think you cut that man off. Why is that upsetting? I can be wrong.
Yeah, because I did.
Okay.
Yeah. That's so weird to me that it's like, what am I, you want me to like, I guess that's what it is, where I go, I get to, anger comes up and I go, what the fuck do I got to do? Drive to this guy's house and go, hey, we're not fucking friends. Will that count? Is that enough? I get angry. Is that enough? Did I fucking do it then? You know what I mean? Like I get that fucking boiling point in me.
Yeah.
And I don't say that. I let it simmer.
Yeah.
And then
So what if I did say, yeah, write him a text and say, hey, I've been thinking about it. I don't think our relationship continues. I wish you all the best. I go, then you did it. Would you do it? The answer is no. Because people pleaser.
it'd take me a while.
I know.
Yeah.
And guess what? Don't care. That's my
You
opinion.
do care.
I don't care. That's my
or
opinion.
else you wouldn't bring it up. Or else you wouldn't.
I didn't
you
bring it. I
wouldn't,
asked you a question. You said, I've done that. I said, have you really? And then you got ouchy on me. So what do you, I don't know.
Yeah, it felt, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like this person recently that you're like, oh, no, I got to go no contact. And then didn't block her.
Did on everything except text messages, which
Correct.
I have not received or sent a text.
And what we're talking about is just doing the blocking. So when that does pop up, you don't have to go through, should I reply? Should I? Set the boundary that you said you were going to set. That's all I'm saying.
And for me, I'm like, I did.
You did, except the one. Except to let you. I think you struggle closing the door. And that's okay. We've talked about this. You have a really hard time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not only letting people go, but harder is getting rid of people.
Yeah.
That's fine. I don't judge you for it. But I do think that about you. And I don't understand why that's upsetting. Because I think if you were honest with yourself, you would say that's true.
Two things.
Yep.
One, it makes me feel less than. That's why it's upsetting.
Less than what?
Acceptable.
Okay.
And two, I don't know, man. I think this kind of goes into, now I'm thinking about it, when we were talking about the differences of grieving, like, maybe I just have too much faith in people. I really want them to, like, figure it out. I really want them to. And so that's why it's hard for me to say goodbye and shut that door forever, because I'm like, what if they don't need forever? What if they just need some time?
Oh, hey, door's open. There's your 0.0001.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Close the door. Door's open.
It's not open. It's just not locked.
At least close it.
It's closed.
No, it isn't. You leave that bitch cracked every time.
They can't just walk in. They got to at least knock.
Nope.
They got to at least knock on the door.
Nope. I know you want to tell yourself that because it'll help you feel more than acceptable. That's not the truth. Why do you have such a hard time accepting yourself?
How so?
Look what we're talking about right now.
Accepting the fact that I need to do more? Is that what you're talking about?
Accepting the fact that, yeah, I don't close the door. That's hard for me. Why try to position it in, well, nah, they got to knock. Well, that, hey, man, you didn't close the door. That's okay.
Oh, that's easy because I'm in trouble now.
With who?
With you.
What am I going to do?
With them, with anybody. Now I'm in trouble.
What,
Yeah.
what does that mean?
I didn't do the thing that I said I did or I was supposed to do. And now you don't trust me to do things in the future. Now I'm in trouble. So I'm like, hey, I did that thing. You're like, no, you didn't. I'm like, yeah, I did. I did the thing. You're like, no, you didn't. I'm like, okay. So then when something else comes up, you're going to be like, I know you. You don't do this. And I'm
Okay, so can I ask you a question? If you're honest with yourself, take me out of it, take them out of it. Did you do the thing that we're talking about?
for me, yes.
What does for you mean?
I consider it to be done. I consider those doors to be closed. I consider that to be like, yep, I did that.
So the door, even though they can reach out and they can still contact you, you consider that door closed.
I've made it harder.
So what I asked you is, even with those, you consider that door closed.
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
What? What? You mad?
No.
What's happening?
I just thought of something.
Ooh, it looks like a good one. Your eyes are closed. Let's hear it.
Yeah, it's fucking... This is going to blow your mind.
Ooh. It's not a door. It's a two-way mirror. Let's hear it.
The door's cracked in case they need help.
Hey, man. Fucking duh. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if they need help? What if they need help?
Yeah. What if they need help?
I gotta help them.
Why? Why is that your job?
I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Because they asked me for help.
Okay. I had a different answer.
What's your answer?
Because everyone else comes first.
Well, that's the standard.
Yeah.
That's the default setting.
Yeah. Hey, man, I know. Hey, man, everything you just said, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why did it...
What if somebody you cut out needs help?
Well, then they're going to have to get it somewhere else.
Oof, that's so harsh.
Yeah, because I'm not of service to them anymore. Because I'm not. That's not harsh. That's a boundary. I can't save anyone, let alone everyone. That's not real.
Yeah.
I don't want to say fatal flaw, but you love to be needed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's you leave it cracked in case they need help. I think you leave it cracked because you hope they need help. Because then you have a purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah. You really love to be needed.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, you refuse to see that you need you the most.
Yeah, man. And I'm not trying to be dramatic.
Okay.
But two things.
Mm-hmm.
Again.
Yeah, I love two things.
There's always two things.
I love two things.
I need a shirt that says two things.
Hey, real quick, two things.
Two things.
New merch coming. Two things, and Jesus ain't gonna do it. Go to therapy.
Did I forget one? One is yeah, I need if nobody needs me, then hey, what am I doing here? I'll just go ahead and get out of here.
Yeah.
Because, you know.
Yeah. I don't know, but yeah. I do know. I'm lying. I know.
Yeah, it's just, yeah. Yeah.
Did you remember number two?
I don't.
Why does it have to be someone else needing you? Why can't it just be you?
What do I need from me?
Oh shit, dude.
And I'm being that's a genuine, like, what would I need? Oh fuck. That's a problem, huh?
Oh hey. Help.
With what?
Love. Understanding. Care. Yeah, keep shrugging it off, dude.
I'm just saying, like,
What if they need help? Hey man, help yourself. Are you kidding? What do I need?
Yeah.
When's the last time I had an emotional need? Yeah, man. You live for everybody else. Why?
Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
Oh, boy. I'm sure some people probably think that, yeah. Fake Christians. You're supposed to live a life of service.
Yeah.
Hey, you can't serve anything if you're fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Man.
You can't help anybody if you're broken. How you gonna build somebody a house with a broken back?
When my mother died, every episode, it's fucking dead mom shit.
Yeah. Hey, get over it.
I know. It's normal.
It's normal.
I just need to.
Hey, a lot of people's moms died.
Yeah. Totally get it. When my mother passed, I got access to her email and her computer and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Porn?
Worse. There were these messages from all kinds of people that I knew, people I didn't know, people from out of state,
Yeah.
family friends, my friends from high school.
Mm-hmm.
Not only was she checking in on them,
Mm-hmm.
but her inbox was just full of help. She was sending people money.
Mm-hmm.
She was sending people gifts.
Mm-hmm.
She was sending people cards. She was dropping off food to people. She was having long chats with people about their emotional distress that they were going through. All this wild shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember reading through these and being like, what the fuck is my mom doing?
Mm.
Like, she never talked about it. She never brought it up. She didn't allow anybody to see that she was doing those things.
Mm-hmm.
That was for her. I don't know, man.
When you would ask your mom how she's doing, what'd she say?
She's great. She's fine.
Don't worry about me. Everything's
Mm-hmm.
great. Hey, can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck are you doing?
I don't know, man. I'm here to serve.
Yeah. How's it feel?